ओम गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Now we are taking the fourth stanza of chapter 6 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The stanza says, Yada hi nendriyartheshu च कर्मस्वनु सज्जते सर्वसंकल्प सन्यासी योगारूढ़स्तदोच्यते। यदा हि न इंद्रियेषु न कर्मेषु अनुसज्जते सर्वसंकल्प सन्यासी योगारूढ़स्तदा उच्यते। यदा means at that time, na means not, indriyeshu it means the hunger of senses, na means not, karmeshu it means in the karmas, in the activities, he means also, anusanjate it means not attract, not attract, tada that on that time, on that period, sarva sankalpa sannyasi, that person he give up all his desires and give up all the sankalpas, yoga ruda uchyate, that time he called that he is yoga ruda. So the meaning of this stanza is that in which time, when a person, a seeker, neither attract in the material of availing the sensory desires, and nor he attract in the functions or the karmas, he never involved from inside, always detached from inside. At that time, when he give up all his sankalpas and vikalpas, that person is called, now he is yoga ruda. Now he is doing the real yoga. Satchidananda Paramatma, the master of millions galaxies, uncountable, and only installation, base, and only existing truth of the universe is Lord Krishna come on this earth. The Satchidananda Paramatma, total in all, cannot come anywhere because he is presence everywhere, but his mercy, his love, his welfare for his seekers, he comes as the avatar. We are very fortunate person that this holy land of India, the God came. He never sent any messenger, but he came. Their messenger come also, but God frequently came in the form of Rama, in the form of Krishna, in the form of Buddha, in the form of Kapila, in the form of many avatars. So Krishna saying to the Arjuna and saying all the seekers of this world without any partiality, without any differentiation, all universal seekers can avail this spiritual knowledge. This knowledge is beyond of all your religions, all your communities. Krishna is saying to the Arjun, that is the time when a person comes in the highest equilibrium stage. At that time, he never greedy of the sensory hungers material, even kama, krodha, lobha, moha, anything. He has no desire to see. He has no desire to eat tasty food. He has no desire to collect the money. He has no desire to collect the power and post. Nothing he desires. He only going through the knowing of existence. Never he is greedy of the sensory feedings, and never he is greedy for the functions, activities, karmas which can give him fulfillment of desires. At that time, when he reached this peak of equilibrium, samata, at that time, what is the condition of his inner side? There is no any sankalpas, no any vikalpas, there is pin drop silent, there is no thoughts, there are no alternatives of thoughts, there are no analysis, there are no hypothesis, there is no planning for achieve anything. There is no desire, there is no tension, there is nothing to make his disturbance. He is never disturbed by anything. That is the time we say he is the really climbing in the stage of the yoga. He is the really climber of the stage of yoga. So this precious knowledge of this stanza, repeating also and also giving the advanced knowledge of previous stanza 3, the same thing Krishna said in previous stanza 3, but here he is also repeating and most clarification giving us. The Brahma Vidya is the Vidya of the repetition. The Brahma Vidya is the Vidya of revision. Again and again, you must revise that you are Brahma, you are Brahma, you are Brahma. You are not body, you are not mind, you are not chitta, you are not ego. Again and again you should be reminded. That is the remindation. That is the science of remindation. So Brahma Vidya is the Vidya of the repetition. My disciple, if you are listening my discourse, you have do the meditation beside my discourse. The voice of the Master is also a great support of the meditation. So the Krishna saying in this stanza, at that time, that is the peak time, that is the highest time, that is the appropriate time, that is the highest stage of the equilibrium, when a person, if he want to know how much he reach in the divine journey, he can see inside. If he has no desires, if he has no hunger of the sensory organs, he has no hunger of the 5 sensory organs, he do not want to eat good food, as food healthy, as food fresh, as food easy for digest, he will take by his internal wisdom of divinity. He do not want, or she do not want to travel or visit many places, because she knows that God is present everywhere, and he will sit anywhere and he can submerge into the God. As the Kavira says to his disciples, I will not go to the Kashi, I will go the Maghar, because the God is present everywhere. The enlightened person or the yogi, he never touch to the soft things. He is not greedy for touch. He never involved in the sex. He need not pleasure of sex, because the sex is the glass piece, and he has the diamonds. 1 million pleasure more than sex, the yogi feel in his heart. This is the only that all your sensory organs desire, like a beggar's pocket, and he is the emperor of the emperor. So the Krishna saying in this stanza, in which time a person reach this great equilibrium, then he has no desire of his sensory organs, any 5 organs, no desire. The enlightened person never go for a walk, because he has the balance of food and energy. My master living in the ashram, and a monk came in the ashram. He was used to walk every morning. He was very fond of the exercises. He asked to my master, dear Guruji, you will be go back in the morning with me? My master replied that, monk, I do not eat extra food, so I walk and digest. Thereby I was standing there. At that time I learned, do not eat extra food. Only eat food as your body require. You can easily understand that a yogi do not take extra food in his stomach. He do not see unnecessary things. He do not hear the music unnecessarily. He do not walk unnecessarily. He do not talk unnecessarily. He do not sleep more than his requirement. He do not do the labor, and he do not make his body tired. everything, every sensory organs are balanced of that yogi. So, in this stanza, Krishna is telling to the Arjuna, Arjuna, in which time that stage is came in your life, in which time that stage came in your life, you can understand that the yoga is now coming in your consciousness. I want to repeat, my dear disciples, yoga is not exercise, yoga is not technique, yoga is not fluctuation and the flexibility of your body. Yoga is a supreme condition to submerge in the existing God everywhere. So, it is very clear that he will not take the feeding of the sensory organs, and he will not do the work unnecessary, and he is not greedy to do anything for the desires. So three things. He will not take the input or the feeding of unnecessary sensory organ. Second, he never do the meaningless work or activities. And third, he never desire, he never attract, he never bound, he never caught in any Maya things. He has no illusion now. So, at that call, at that time, when he stand in this condition, at this time, there is no any thoughts in his mind. In mind is pin drop silent. No sankalpa, no vikalpa. His mind is pin drop silent. Only God presence. When the light presents, dark cannot stand there. When the presence of God, presence of existence, presence of Satchidanand, fulfill your appearance all, at that time, how can illusion can affect you or can stand in you? Never and no. So Krishna says, this stage is called that he person is now reaching the climax of the yoga. He is really climbing on the yoga's vehicle. Yoga is a instrument. He is really using his divine instrument for the ultimate liberation and ultimate knowledge of the spirituality. So I want to repeat this stanza. Krishna is telling to the Arjuna that Arjun, in that time, when the person, when the seeker have no desire, he is not doing any meaningless work, he has no effect of attachment, and he has no sankalpa and vikalpa in his mind, there is the extreme peace in his mind. That is the right position of the yoga Rudha. Thank you very much, my dear. I pray to God, God give you this chance for you in your life. Thank you.